Hello again, guys, and welcome back. So we have here some cards for another deck building session that we'll have for our intro decks that we can use for the next local event for Learn to Play sessions here in Iloilo City. And you can see we have some Dominator Master pile of cards here, along with the Murders at Carlo Manor, and of course we need the basic lands, and also have the dice to do take note the number of basic lands that we can use in each of this deck, and at the same time we can also track them later on as we complete the cards or the lands as we get on for our other pile. So I initially arranged this by color, so we have white, blue, black, oh we have all white here, and then we have red and green, along with some basic lands also here, which we are going to use basic and non-basic, some spice colors, and we also have some Kaldheim here, some other loots maybe from the previous pile that we got from the live selling, and of course there is Murders at Carlo Manor cards are not yet arranged, but we're going to sort out what would be the curve or the cards that we need to make the deck at least more interactive, and so as the new players can learn and have fun with. Okay, so I think we're going to start off with some white and blue, since they are very basic on this. Let's try to check out some of the new cards. And we know that in any deck building we need to basically have a good ratio of the creatures, the non-creatures, or let's say the instants and sorceries, and other cards that we can have a good utility for this. So for white, we just have basically some of these cards. So we have Mystic Zealot, Azabana Lion, Anomad Decoy, and Aromancer. So these are also included, and we also have a new card, Inside Source. So this would also create a token, so it will also fit here in the deck. For the lands, for the non-creature, we have two. A removal in an enchantment aura. Maybe we can have more. This one would be sufficient. Gaining life would be a good basic strategy for them to learn. So in 30 card decks, I think we'll have just a good ratio of 8 cards, 8 or 7 for each of the color. So if we have 7, then we have 14, and then 16 for the lands, and that's not correct. We can have 16 and 13, so meaning we'll have 8 for blue, for white. This one is white, so we can have an example of 6 for lands. We can have 6 and 7 is 13, then we have 17, so I think we can have 8 for white, and then for blue would be 7, so we can 7 out. So 6, 7, 13, white is 8, and then the blue cards would be 9. So let's check what would be the cards that we can also include. I think we can have here from the Murders Carlo Manor set. Okay, there's a lot of, okay, we have one blue here, more for Advisor, and then let's check. We have Consigned, but it's more to fit for the blue black. Okay, additional double doubt. Okay, a counter spell would be nice. Behind the Mask. Okay, collect evidence 6. Witcher. Okay, it's very basic. We have a Crime Stopper Sprite again. Okay, another additional doubt. So we only need 9 for this. So top target creature been selected, put a stun counter. Okay. So those are just basic on this. We have more Fugitive Warrior. Let's check the blue cards from DMR. So we have 5 already for the blue. Let's check the rest. We can have this one, Leading Feast or Wild Serpent. Okay, so this one will cast a spell. Okay, this can be okay. Invoker also is okay. 5 Brock. A Confiscate. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and maybe a Thieving Magpie. So that's already a good card deck to have. So let's check. We have 9 blue cards. So 5 and 4, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 and 13, this is 13 lands. That's makes up a total of 30 cards. Since we only need 30 card decks in this build, so we'll just add on the lands later on. So maybe you can have a few here. So we have some of the plains, an island, some more of the plains. Oh, we have a lot of plains. So that is meaning 6 plains. Let's check. Okay, so we already have 6 plains, and we need only 7 islands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 4, 5. And we don't have any lands yet, but we'll just have after this video. We can edit those. So this is already the concluded lands for this deck. So we now have a first intro deck for the blue-white basic mechanic for learn to play sessions. Next, we'll have some little interactions, for example. So we check here, we have a lot of, we have red and green, so we might try also green and maybe green and blue. Okay, we have a good island cycling and land cycling here, so our mana fix is already seems to be okay. Okay, a removal also for green, hard hitting question, and since blue green, we have also bite down on the crime, fanatical string, of course. So removals, and this one, since this is blue and green, and I also have this guys, crocodile would also fit here. So we'll have 2 copies of this in the deck, and another Topiary Hunter. Let's check. So for multicolors, you'd also have to consider this as 2 colors. So in this kind of setup, for example, you have 7 green. This is also considered as green and blue, so we'll just subtract them from the 2 colors. So we have 7 already, and 8 or 9, and we'll also consider this as blue, so we're just going to subtract some of the blue cards here. So we have confiscate, floodgate. Sadly, we don't really have enough, or should crab maybe, just to fix on the fate. Also floodgate. So when this up, this is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need only to have 17 for the cards, for the non cards. So having this one, so blue and green, we need to have 7 and 6 for the basics. So that is we have 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we only need 5 blue cards. So we'll have a few. So we have this one, a counter spell, the reasonable doubt, and behind the mask also can be used. Since we're just teaching the basic, we have a coin snapper sprite, and maybe 2 more cards to have. I think this would also fit. As you can see, this is a blue-red, so it basically is blue, and then Bustle is red-green, but it's still under the hybrid color of green, so this can also be used in this deck. And doesn't add up. Maybe last copy, we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think this is okay. I think we need 1 more. So this is 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 1 more card. We don't really have more of this, so we'll just have this one, the Obsessive Research. So added back. So now we already have the second deck. So let's check. Let's separate first the lineup. I think we have a good number of creatures. So these are the non-creatures. creature, okay, instance, creature, enchantment, instant. We have two sorceries. I think we're lacking creatures, maybe. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 creatures, whereas we have a lot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 non-creatures. So we can think we can balance this up for a bit. Maybe change this one to a creature. Let's check our roots here. I think we'll just have a third copy of the crocodile. So that is okay. I think that is already a way to fix this one. So in total, the lands, the non-land cards here is 17. So 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then our lands will be 13 with 7 forests and 6 islands. So we try to be that of a uniform to making these decks as our only with 13 lands. So this would be easy to play and easy to its playtest session would be short, and we just need to be able to teach them the basics, like the basics of attacking, the parts of a turn, and other important aspects of the game. And also in the quick rundown of the building, we can also add some of these, but maybe we'll just have this in another video, as we can have a good mana fix and also a good pile of cards here in that kind of setup, which we can use these non-basic lands, the common and basics, which are still also relevant and important in this quick deck building session for our intro decks that we can use. And I can also suggest to you guys that if you have some extra cards and you need to do some teaching to your buddy or your friend who are also interested in learning Magic the Gathering game, just follow this kind of deck building process. It's just only 30 cards, as you know, and these are very easy and cheap to build. As for even for just other starter players, wherein you need only 30 cards for the deck building if you are not yet having a basic or defined deck for having them to teach. And I guess that's pretty much it. We'll have another session again for some other expansions. And do follow, do like, subscribe, and comment below if you need some more advice in the intro deck building process, as you will also be familiarized with those in other aspect also, as I'll try to teach to you guys as much of my knowledge as possible. Again guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.